Hey everybody, this is the progress update to show you guys what I've been doing and how far along I've come. So pretty much this is the home page now. I'm going to explain everything in detail. Although the UI is not completely there, not done yet, but pretty much you can see that everything is kind of working. There's some janky things such as the jump button, kind of jank, but those things are getting worked out. So let's get started. Right now we're inside of the Atom XE dashboard page. This will be the homepage for the AI avatar, and this will be the 3D environment hub. I'm going to show you what this would come with and also what this does for the player. This hub right here, which is the 3D environment, is a prop. This does not have the features yet, but it will have them. So pretty much right here, this is where you would see your hub menu for your environments. So each environment you get will show up right here, and you're able to level up these environments as well. Say for example, if we start off at level 1. Well, this environment comes with a shop. What this does is this allows you to put the shop UI inside of your 3D environment and so on. So you will have roughly about, let's say, max level 10 or 20, doesn't matter. You can take each individual part of this application or this desktop application UI, and you can have a shortcut inside of your 3D environment. Over here just simply is a 3D viewer. This is still in works where it just gives you a small preview of the 3D environment. And this right here will just show you the current level and practically how many environments you got. It's like the achievement page. It shows you what you earned or um, what each environment's achievements that you're going to get for having the environments. I believe this is the way it's set. Yeah, that's the way it's set up right here. Yeah, earn achievements or use the 3D viewer to get started. Yeah, so this is where the achievements will appear for each individual 3D environment. So if I'm inside of this one, which is the Roman slash Japanese type of environment, it's going to show me all the achievements I can get. So this right here is the 3D viewer. I'm sorry for that. This is the 3D viewer, etc. So what I'm trying to say is, like, instead of you having to go and say if you wanted to go into the store page right here, you can simply access the store page inside of here. It's a cool way for you to have a 3D real-time realm to interact with the UI itself. It's kind of cool. So over here, you'll notice this is the AI attribute box. The attribute box will show you your current level, HP, your strength stats, your intelligence stats, willpower, and tenacity. And then also it tells you what type of genres you specialize in. So in my case, I specialize in strategy and RPG. And here are the other genres, and you need to pay attention to this. I'll explain this later. Notice that it says level 2, level 1, etc. There's a cool feature with this, and I'm about to show it right now. As you play any game within any particular genre, you will ascertain levels in that particular genre. And as you ascertain levels in that genre, you will get stat points for your avatar, allow you to level up your avatar, etc. This is in progress, so this is not final, such as whether you get HP, strength, intelligence, will, or tenacity. This just standard stats that you would see for standard things like, I guess, MMORPGs or just standard games. So it may change or may vary. Let's say, for example, if you were inside of a first-person shooter, well, you may not need to have intelligence or will. You might need to have HP and strength and defense, etc. So it would transition over to different stats depending on what game you're in. So these could be the core abilities for MMO, etc. That's still under works. Over here is where you would find all your slots for equipment. So you'll be able to click on them, and currently, right now, there is nothing here because we don't have anything to equip. But if we had something to equip, you'll be able to click on it and you'll be able to equip it into the slots, allowing you to completely customize and also change the stats and over here the stats as well, and also the, I guess, the equipment that your AI has on. So pretty much you'll be able to click armor, a cape, rings, just standard stuff. So when I told you to pay attention to this, there's another thing to it as well. this right here. So this is not final. Pretty much the way this is set up is you have a skill tree for each genre. This skill tree will allow your avatar to become smarter. So instead of a traditional skill tree, let's say making your avatar, let's say stronger, or let's say making your character stronger and give you cool, let's say abilities. Well, this one works a little different. It follows the same principle, but based off each genre. So for MMO, most people want to have a smarter UI, I mean a smarter AI. So you might have a path that allows your AI to become smarter. You may have a path that allows you to auto farm. You may have a path that that also helps you auto farm and maybe let's say auto loot and let's say give you more experience and uh it maybe remember like spots that you farmed in. It's practically what's specialized and it'll be built around the genre that you're particularly playing or you're particularly in at that particular time. So in most cases, MMO will play like that. Sci-fi, you may say, hey, you might do more damage when it comes to killing aliens and stuff like that, or maybe you may do more damage to, let's say, generally speaking, damage over time, or you could say, you may be able to create shortcuts that allow you to teleport to different spawns and stuff like that. It's just a way to make each genre unique with your avatar. So your avatar would pretty much level up in each genre, getting smarter, and over time just becoming even more efficient in that genre. It's just a way for that to work out for you. These right here are exclusive rewards that shows you some things that you will get as you are leveling. And down here is your progression tracking, which you will see each particular level. Like level one gives you an additional card. And then levels 1 through 4 gives you materials, which is essence. And then level 5 will give you a card, etc. It's practically a season pass type thing. And this will reset every month. I think every month, every 2 months. This will allow the player to always get earn rewards and earn cards, etc. There's another cool feature you probably noticed when I clicked on this one. I'm going to click on sci-fi fantasy. Over here, it will show you all the games that you can earn experience and also how you would level up in that genre. So in this case, it says available quests. It shows you all the quests, how much experience you would get, and then it even shows you the achievements that that game has. Right over here, shows you the attack powers, and defense, and stats locks, and stuff like that. And it shows you what type of card this is. A little cool animation. So practically, you will find yourself um, with achievements that are in form of cards. So you will have achievements, but each achievement also gives you a card. This could be a companion, ability, equipment, whatever. And then it shows you the total experience. Let's get out of here. Over here is your navigation bar. You can navigate through the entire UI and you practically, it's like a shortcut. Over here is the same thing, but we'll get to that in a minute. This is your achievement page. So pretty much the way this works, you click on a card, and these cards are blank because there is no data right now. When you click on a card, this is Dead Island. Is that Dead Island 2? Yes. You see the card has perks. The card has an ID, type of card. You could trade if you want. The date that you got it, and practically the status of it, and then give you the stats right here. It's the record. Over here is where most of the magic happens. So you'll be able to level up the card, increasing the card stats. It shows you what materials you might need to ascend the card to the next level. And then you can see how strong the card gotten from reaching level 10. That's just not all. You can also further enhance the card by increasing attack, defense, magic, and etc. And as I said, this is all experimental. So this isn't finalized. You also have the ability to combine it. As you can see, this is a little glitch, but all these things I've been working on. You can combine it to 5, and a cool part is you can ascend it. Level cap increase by 10. You see, made it stronger. Then over here, you can keep increasing it, and you can do that all the way up to level 5. Depends on the card's rarity. You can also trade the card. You can put on a fixed price for it, auction house, you can trade it. Over here is where you see the card skill path. So this is important because you have 3 types of paths. Path 1 is a original path that the card would likely take. Let's say if it was inside the game that it's coming from, which is increase the card's damage, increase the card's duration. If it's a, I guess, a elemental effect, increase the card's, let's say, potency, and so etc. Maybe even a crit chance. Over here is AI path. Let's say, for example, this is the ability is called Matrix, and the Matrix works as creating an environment that you can fight in slow motion and something like that. Well, this one would be that you can create a, let's say, environment inside the Matrix that would become intangible, where you could take somebody and throw them into that environment, causing damage. And let's say you create a matrix of fire, and you could just throw them in there and burn them to death, something like that. What it practically does is it allows you to create a adaptation and tactical type of perspective, and also play style with that ability, changing that ability practically um, to a new ability, like the way it looks, the way it's used, and also practically create a new ability. Um, it would allow the player to use this ability in a different way. That's why it's called AI Path, because the AI would adapt and use the ability in a way that was never used before. So you have to choose to which path you want. And of course, neutral path is a mixture between both. So you get a little power and you get a little bit of adaptability and tactics. So it's a way for you to have the best of both worlds, but know that it'll be weaker and it won't be so, let's say, different, or it won't be so potent. This is just your choice. Depends on the play style of you. The black market is where you will see all your cards, and I'll show you guys that in a minute. The library page won't show any games because we don't have any right now, but the UI for it is actually done. So let's go back to this page. Over here is where you will see your games being hosted. You got your game banner, hit play, you can stream it. Content shows you your PAPS updates. It shows you your the expansion content that you can buy for it, etc. It has your quest logs and some things that you might um, want to do when you play the game, and it even gives you helpful advice and also a screenshot or a video of where somebody else could have found it and they uploaded it to help you out as a player. Over here, it shows you a quick overview of the achievements that the game has and whether or not you can earn it or if you have earned it, etc. And it's been filtered out with different options. Over here is your progression. So it shows you how far along you are with the game. It shows you the main story. It shows you the side quests. You can click on it. It tells you exactly where you're at, what you would get from it, etc. And it does that for every last game. Community. Over here, it will show you. Oh, sorry. Over here, it will show you screenshots and videos from the community from the games that you're playing. It's Simple Hub. Over here, again, it shows you a shortcut to your achievements. So in here, you can also see the records. You can forge, and also you can work on in the skill tree path. It's a way for you to have a shortcut so that way you don't necessarily have to go to the achievement page, but it's available for you to do so if you need to. This is your full library. So you click on it, it prompts up the option to play, etc. Okay. Your Aura page shows you your streamers. So right here is recently watched games. You see this is the game that's being streamed right now. You see his profile, his the cards for the game, gallery from him posting, and get other games that he play. It's a simple setup. You see his sponsorships. It's a very simple setup, and this is still under work. Over here is where you will see a more of a overview of recently watched streamers, which is their profile picture. So these are the streamers that you recently watched, and you can just come back to them like a shortcut. It's the same thing, but it shows you a little bit more. It shows you the products that he's selling, his sponsors, and it shows you his seasonal pass progression system for his stream itself. And you can make that. I'll explain that in a minute. Over here, you'll find your entertainment, where you'll be able to log in. I'm still working on it, and you'll be able to watch your streams, etc. Down here is you see your third-party applications. You're on Anime Kai. You'll be able to go to different websites. Not websites. There are different websites and watch different things like anime and whatever you want to watch. Same thing down here. I even put Watch 32 in there just for the player to give you an understanding that I want to make sure that you as a player can access these particular things while you are gaming. If you want to sit there and do a movie session with your streamers, you could do it. Or if you get bored, if you just want to come in here and just chill out for a second, it's a place for you to get away and just have some type of form of entertainment. The friends list is still under development, so it's very lacking in the UI, but it just shows you a list of all your friends. Recent rewards is where you will see all the items that you recently unlocked, and it's categorized by the games, so it saves you a lot of time. To explain it, you will see a game, whatever the game it is, this should be two of these, but it is. You click on a game, and over here it shows you all the achievements for that game. When you click on one of the achievements, it shows you the option to either you can sell that card, you can sell it, or you can auction it off. You can go to the auction house to see any other user that are that's selling the card. So if you need it for combined staging, etc., well, you can buy it from here. You could offer trades for it, where you could put what you were looking for and how many you want, and then you could post the offer, what you're looking for, and you can counter it, or you can message the person, hey, look, I want to trade this instead for that card, and if they agree, you guys can proceed with a trade. Buy, it's the same thing, and the reason why they're next to each other, this is so that way it's not so hard for the player to have to go through thousands upon thousands of different, let's say, rows. So we had just one row, you had to consistently scroll down. It's a way for you to see by filters. I think the filters right here. You have the filters, highest price, lowest price, best deal, verified, whatever it might be. Then you can click on it and you say, hey, he wants APG, which is achievement, um, gold points, etc. You say, hey, I want to buy it. Add it to cart, and then you can buy that card, etc. You can trade your actual in-game currency for these cards. Get out of this. Oh, and then this right here is where you can put a heart and you can like move that game along. That way you can put it at the top. It's still under work. That feature is not working properly yet, but trying to get it to work. So still glitched out, but trying to get it to work. Okay. Over here is your clan page. The clan page shows you a simple layout, total members, max power from all members, weekly experience gain, treasury amount. It shows you a live feed of things that you earned, which is each player earned. It shows you a roster. Then it shows you the store. Over here is your game chats. Should be loaded up. Okay, all right. I thought it was glitched out. Okay, they ain't glitched. Okay, so over here you will see game directory. The way this works, it's each individual game. Sorry about that. Each individual game has its own chat box and chat section. I had to think long and hard on this. How would I be able to separate different chat logs from other topics? So let's say if somebody wants to talk about this. Well, you don't want to have all that mashed in one chat box when you're inside of a clan. This is a way for you to sit there and to practically filter out each game chat individually. So let's go inside of it. Exploration. If you are looking to explore the game to find out where the achievements are, well, you can upload information of what you found here, and it will help out your guild members. Farming is practically creating a farming route. Hey, how did I get this? What was the best route? What could you do? It practically allows you to give your guild members an upper hand. Strategy. It tells you that you can sit there and create a strategy log for, like, say, the game itself, boss fights, whatever you want to do. Party formation allows you to create parties, and then when you create a party, you can queue up. Might require whatever you want to do, and then you all can queue up for the game and join it at the same time. Game chat is practically where everybody will come and chat. You know, this feature is a little different. So this is clan chat. So the way this works is this chat is linked to every clan. Every clan. So every clan that is playing this game can come into this chat. They can also create strategies. The guild members, leaders, and the admin, let's say assistant guild leaders, can chat over here, and the regular members can chat over here. And if a chat becomes too busy, let's say this chat channel can only hold 100 players. Well, this can hold 100, this can hold 100, so a total of 1,000. Or it can hold 300, it depends. And you can have as many channels you want. That way, you can talk and strategize across all clans when it comes to that one particular game. And then you can even create a new channel, as I stated, and a new topic. And it should work. I think it works. Oh, okay, it does. It works. Because I'm currently the clan leader, my chat shows up here as well as it will show up here. But if you are a regular member, only the chat you will type will show up only here. The voice room is where you can create voice chat and you can just talk, whatever you want to do. Over here is a default for your guild itself. This is the space where you will come, practically your guild space. So when you're in here, I have not filled out everything as I'm the guild leader and I should have created the rooms, but I didn't. But pretty much, this is where your guild mainly would reside. This is the main guild hall, the main guild chat, the main guild the guild's main page, where your guild will come chat and kick it, whatever you guys want to do, talk about whatever it is when you're not trying to talk about a particular game. So get out of that. This is your treasury. This is your scheduling. You can schedule events. You can schedule, let's say you as the guild master, I can actually schedule something for a player. I can ask a player to I can give a player an actual quest and you can do it here. That's the way this page is set up as well. But I can also create events as well. And when I assign a quest to that player, I can say, hey, look, I want you to clear this game out. The player accepts the quest, and of course he gets rewarded. He can get gold, he can get points, whatever it might be. The forum page is set up pretty simple. And I need to explain something a little better. So this page right here is where you and all of your guild members would meet and you would mainly be chatting at. The other pages is where if you want to talk about a game and you don't want to get, I guess, a lot of chatter about different games in this topic or in this box, well, you can go to that game page and you can talk it out there. It's a way to organize everything. But mainly, this is where you will see mainly everybody logging in and I guess talking to each other. That's why you will see there's a shortcut to it here. So that way you can, talk to your guild members and they can talk with you without having to worry about going back to here and then clicking on this. Over here, will show you all the list of the games that you own. It's a shortcut, so you can click on the chat and you don't have to worry about searching it over here. Get out of this page or a page. Go into it. This is the page where you see people streaming. You see all the you see a streaming game. I mean, a person streaming the game here. Then you see all the games that are currently streaming. I don't think I did the UI. New streamers, longer streamers, show you all who they're currently streaming. Because right now there is nobody streaming, you won't see anything. But if you were to see something, this is practically what you would see. So when you click on that person's streaming page, you won't see this up here. You will see their streaming box, their live chat, you see their profile, and you will see their sponsorships and their you will see available products they're selling. You'll pretty much see all of this. Just like how it was over here. It's just a shortcut. This up here is a way for you to just change to different streaming profiles. That's why I put Discover. So you can load up this one, click on this, and you see it changes over here, changes over here. It's a way for you to shift through people so that way they can get more views, etc. The home page is your streaming page. I'll make sure that's right because I think that's not. Oh, okay. So there's a little problem. See, the home page is supposed to be yours, but currently right now it's a little error. I need to fix that, but pretty much it looks just like this, but allows you to edit the information inside of the this particular page. Which next time, hopefully, I can get that fixed and set up to show you guys. This is the Discord where you can go to the Discord for the platform you want to support. Okay, over here is AI Story. Sorry, it's a little glitchy, but you can practically see chapter 1 through 3. This is a story driven platform that allows you to see, hey, how did your avatar become to be? How did he get there? It allows you to play a story for the avatar and answer questions. Over here is your battle mode. So you could join tournaments, world events, that's fighting bosses on the Google map, PvE exploration. You could do things outside of PvP. You could PvE. This right here allows you to choose the type of genre you want to fight in. This is very cool. So I'll explain it. If you are queuing up for PvP, after you, let's say, um, do your loadout for your AI avatar, when you are, let's say, choosing the type of PvP style you want, let's say I choose fighter, I can choose what type of fighting environment that I want to I want to play in. So let's say I want to play in a Tekken environment. Well, I can choose that. If I would play in a Dragon Ball Z environment, let's say Budokai Tenkaichi 3, I can play that. Let's say if I wanted to play in a Street Fighter environment, I could play in that. Or Marvel vs. Capcom environment, I could play in that. So it allows you to pick which type of fighting style you want to play in and allows you to queue up for that PvP. It's a cool feature and that's going to be very that's to come and I can't wait to get that out. Okay, let's see. Over here is your store page. Should have explained that. So each game will be laid out based off the genre or based off you're doing all of them. You want to look at all at the same time. You got your top trend, you got new release, classics, hidden gems, just practically things that you would want to know. And here's your grid switcher where you can look at it at a different format. You can see it shows you and lists games by on sale, free to play. Just a cool way to see it if you don't want to look at it that way. And it switches back right here. This is a feature to come, but this is where you would play your phone games. So mobile games that are um, like kind of like an emulation, but it's like it allows you to play mobile games inside of our platform as well. Okay. When you click on a game, you'll be introduced to the achievement cards at the top. It shows you the DLCs, achievements, and then it'll show you. Oh yeah. So when you click on DLC, each DLC will appear right here. So we got neutral expansion pack. It shows you all the DLC for that one. It shows you all DLC for Void Walker. Then show you all DLC for the season pass, and you can click back and go back to the regular achievements. You click on each of them. It'll show you a question mark because right now there are no achievements. This one gives you the ability, regeneration, power unknown, method of lock unknown, etc. It just allows you to see what I'm trying to do here and what the platform will offer you. Of course, you can hit buy, add to cart, delete. There's a lot of stuff in there. Add to cart, proceed with checkout. Put your information in, etc. Oh, this is not working. Okay, another feature that's messed up, janky. Get out of that. Go back to this. All right, sorry about that. When you scroll down, and of course, you'll be introduced to a video.
I was born 87 years ago. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
So that allows you to see different information, trailers. If this works, yep, okay. You can scroll through them, screenshots, and stuff like that. Sorry for the quality. And then down here, you'll see your DLC as well. So when you click on it, it gives you a review, community highlights, the impacts of what it's offering you. It'll show you the cars that you're getting, what is included, the content, available quest. You can add it to cart. Shows up right here. You click on it again, and you can add it to cart right here. Add it right there. But it's already added, so it won't add itself again. Then it show you the custom reviews and then a little bit a section about the game. Some simple. Over here, you will see this is your technical specifications, sorry, minimum recommendation, and then ultra, etc. And this is real information. It shows you literally what is required to run this game. So this is real. It's real time information. And then it specified basically for what operating system this is talking about. Hit the escape key to get out of this. And let's go over to the marketplace page. This UI is under is in beta and is not final. Most of this UI is not final. Things are changing. And so if you guys have feedback, what you want to see, give me the feedback and I will make those changes. So right here is your dev section. After a game is released, with the achievements that would typically come with the game standard and even the DLC, the game developer can do something pretty cool. The game developer can release an actual card for the game. Say, for example, Assassin's Creed Shadows. And then down here, you see the different cards, legendary, epic, and something like that. And it gives you all out what that stats would, the card would give you, skill tree, all that. It practically is allows the developer to release even more cards for that game. But of course, we don't want the developer going crazy. So some of these things will be allowed, which is some cards will be allowed and some won't be allowed because the developer can create a really OP card and they could put it for a price of let's say $10 and then players going around in PvP killing people, it's a cool thing to have, but we are going to try to I am going to try to monetize that so where it's not so bad, but some things you can't help, but that's just a cool feature for the player to have. And then you can go off each particular gaming studio. Down here is where you see your auction house, where you can buy materials for cards, or you can buy abilities, or you can buy armor sets. And you can buy directly from us. So we can offer you guys, say if you don't want to farm those things, they're pretty easy to farm, and you just don't want to farm it just for this particular card. It's a way for you to just buy it here, the resources you need, and you don't have to worry about, going out farming that game just to get the resources, just to get the resources to, I guess, use on that card. It's just a way for you to do that. So that's practically what this page entails. Over here is your trading post page. So the way this works is, if you're looking for something specifically, you'll click on the game, Assassin's Creed, and over here I can search for the ability or I can search for the equipment. But you're also going to be able to search by the companion, or companion is going to be added here in an environment. So you can buy companion cards and also environments as well, and that will be for the home page. Inventory. Let me go back to this. The way this works is this will show you your inventory. You click on Skyrim, it shows you the cards that you have. You can click on it and then you can sell it, trade it, or bid, place it for bid. Oh, I need to show that. Okay, so when you click on, go back, you click on an ability, click on purchase it, whatever you want to do. That's how that works. And if it's a trade offer, you could trade it, and if it's a bid offer, you could bid on it. Let's see. Last but not least, we have season pass. Season pass is just something overall in which you can have a solo player experience and an online PvP experience and a PvE/world experience. It's just a way to give players even more rewards so they don't have to worry about necessarily spending money. My objective is to be as free to play as possible, but since I'm a company, I have to make some money to keep the things like server data up and going, and also servers and things like that. So I have to make money. So I don't want it to be um, pay to win. I say 75% of it will be free to play. The other 25% will be a little bit of, not to pay to win, but you could pay for things to make your life easier, and that will help the company out, giving me a longer longevity to allow me to, I guess, be up and running for the player. Season pass, a leaderboard is just a way for you to see um, who's on top and overall goal, and it shows you what level they reached, if they've been into a tournament, break down their scoreboard, break down the games they played, etc. Well, that's practically everything. Oh, over here is just your calendar. You know, you can click on this. You can set things, ask AI assistant to create events for you. That way, it's like a reminder for you to plan your day. It's something simple, ain't nothing too crazy. And then it appear. I think it works. Oh yeah, it does work. Uh, let's see. I need to go to the doctor tomorrow. I think it works. Okay. You can repeat it or restart it today. Don't repeat personalized create event. Well, that's practically how it works. It's probably glitched out, but oh shoot, I forgot about this. Okay. So there is another way to access your equipment. And this is a older UI concept that I did, but I didn't remove it because I might have I think I was planning on keeping it. So pretty much when you hit the I key, it shows you practically the full scope of the inventory. Your AI avatar will appear over here, and this would probably be right here. Your AI attributes you over here, and you can equip things and stuff like that. And it's just a way to like pretty much give you like a pause menu for your equipment system. Okay, and that's practically everything. That's how far I gotten so far. Um, if you guys have suggestions, feedbacks, or anything like that that would help me out, system updates, it'd be appreciated. I'm looking for people to give me suggestions. Like I stated before, I really need your help, and I'm looking for people to pretty much just walk with me on this journey as I build this platform out. Um, and again, thank you all. I appreciate you, love and respect, and thank you for watching.